The ways that this piece of art describes my identity are that I am a dedicated individual with high aspirations across various aspects of my life. Academically, my goal is to become a doctor, potentially specializing as a surgeon, driven by a passion for helping others. In sports, I aim to lead my basketball team to victory in the tournament among schools in Asia, showcasing teamwork and determination. Music is another important facet of my life. I aspire to perform on a large stage by joining the folk song club, expressing my creativity and love for performance. Furthermore, I believe in learning from the past, always striving to avoid repeating mistakes, much like studying history to prevent the recurrence of errors. This artwork, Sea Change, expresses my personality, which is characterized by friendliness, optimism, cheerfulness, energy, and a talkative nature, with a touch of politeness when the situation calls for it. I approach life with enthusiasm and a commitment to achieving my dreams. This huge piece of art is applied to various art components. For instance, observational drawing, value, tints, tones, hatching line, and scrambling. The image from my past that stands out vividly is of my childhood self, a kindergartner adorned in a graduation gown, complete with flower head accessories. This moment symbolizes my first success, marking the transition from preparation to the real journey of life. As I strive to become a higher level student, I reflect on this image and the values it embodies. In my artistic representation, I plan to utilize value, tints, and tones to create a work in black, gray, and white in order to create dimension. This color scheme captures the hazy yet significant memories of that formative period. Through my eyes in this piece, I convey a deep commitment to future achievements, reminding myself of the foundational experiences that have shaped who I am today, and motivating me to reach even greater heights. 10 years have passed, and now at 15, my face, body, and thoughts have all grown together. On paper, I chose to use crayon for the major objects: my face, basketball, piano, bookshelf, and hospital, representing my future workplace. The crayon's texture reflects my adventurous, brave, and authentic personality. And for the minor objects, such as the background and empty spaces, I applied watercolor to soften the composition. Observational drawing was key to this piece, as I carefully study my reflection in the mirror to capture my most accurate and present appearance. The tone of this work is vibrant and colorful, not only to reflect my cheerful, lively nature, but also to highlight my versatility. This artwork is a blend of who I am now and who I strive to be, demonstrating my journey and aspirations. Fly forward to the next 10 years. I envision a bright future with my dream job and love for nature. This final artwork represents who I aim to become. I have set a rural area as the background, reflecting my desire to be a doctor who dedicates time to serving local communities that lack access to quality healthcare. This is the ultimate goal of my life. In this piece, I use the hatching line to detail the sky, giving it texture and movement, while applying the scrambling techniques to the outline of the mountains and loops in the village. Also the highlight of some parts of the house to enhance their natural feel. The entire piece is painted in watercolor to maintain its organic and serene atmosphere. Through this work, I hope my lifelong aspiration of making a difference through medicine will become a reality. Everyone has their own past, present, and future, and so do I. Merging these three pieces of art is the most unique way to express both my inner self and outward identity. Rather than cutting the images, I chose to tear parts from each, specifically the most vital and prominent spots, to create distinct frames from each time period. I then placed them on an A3 paper to enhance the composition. I cut out pieces from various visual magazines which offer numerous textures, focusing on nature and archaic tones, as I love both history and the natural world. The filter image used in the conceptual drawing is placed in the middle between the past and the present ones, symbolizing my desire to always recall the experiences and values that have shaped me since childhood. Nonetheless, there were some changes I could sense. Even though all three distinct periods of my life were blended into a work of art that had the shared identity of never leaving it behind, and my dedication to achieving my goals with focused eyes. Like most kids, I had an innocent childhood. Because of this, I chose to keep it simple and only use black and white to draw attention to my unwavering drive on the past image. For the present piece, my life has been shaped up to this point by the people around me, including family, friends, and teachers. That's the reason I painted the white paper a variety of colors. At last, the final piece of the filter image is painted in pure watercolor to depict a prosperous existence devoid of desire. Life with a dream job and nature is my ultimate goal.